citrus trees, many bearing fruit right now, starting at $59.99, and you get a free bag of fertilizer with your purchase. And it's tree planting time. Buy one, get one at half price. It's this week at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, the same blooming place since 1952.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
WOCA. Ocala.
Listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, broadcasting to you live from the Paddock Mall, streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA The Source Radio. As we are now 25 minutes before the top of the 9 o'clock hour, in the studio, we have Mr. Bobby Dobkowski, Bobby D. Dobkowski.
Bobby D, yep, Bobby D. Dobkowski.
Dobkowski.
That's all right, we'll
make it work. County Commission District 3 seat is what you're running for. Glad to have you in the studio, partner. Welcome.
Thanks a lot. It's good to be kind of back home. I started my radio career here at OCA back in '96. So but we're in a different location, so it's goosebumps when I walked in here. It's kind of nice, you know. And I want to thank Tish Mola for letting me come on today and speak a little bit about what's going on in Marion County and about my candidacy. So,
absolutely.
So Tish, if you're out there listening, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Gotcha. And I figured, this is your time, partner, so I'll let you roll right from the get-go what you wanted to talk about and go from there.
Let me roll. No questions, no tough.
I usually kind of let the conversation begin, then I find the questions from there.
Okay. Well, I decided to run for county commissioner for a couple of reasons. One of the biggest reasons is I believe as a business owner in the community, and I played college sports and professional sports. I believe in competition, and I think competition breeds success. And I think it's better for the community when the politicians that are running for office don't get a free lunch. I don't believe it's an entitlement position. Once you're elected, and you're in there until you want to leave. I think it's good that there is fresh blood sometimes, and it makes the guy who's in office work a little bit harder for his money. And,
sure.
And I think that's important. I think competition keeps the system honest.
Gotcha.
And that's why I'm running.
So kind of like wanting to give the perspective, like you said, of the business owner to bring to the table for what we can do for the community, so to speak.
Yeah, well, and the good thing about this election is that my opponent and I are two totally different people, come from two totally different backgrounds. We both graduated from the same college. I graduated a little sooner than he did. I'm a little older than him, but we both have different life experiences. Mm-hmm. I'm self-employed for 30-something years, 24 years in Marion County. I own a window treatments business in town, and we do a lot of work in the community here, and my opponents worked for the government for 30 years. So that in and of itself gives us two different perspectives on how to spend people's money, in my opinion.
Sure.
Okay, so, and, not to say that his way is the right way or my way is the right way. It just gives the people the voters a chance to say, okay, I got Bobby D., self-employed business guy, American Legion volunteer, community service guy, and then my opponent who's been a government employee for his entire, life. I just think that being a self-employed business guy, you have to adapt quicker to financial situations. Your finances are not steady. I think I can relate better to the blue collar guy out there banging nails like myself, screwing screws into the wall, and he's banging drywall nails, or someone's laying tile. I just think I have a better perspective on those things, as we've had to make quick adjustments. Hurricane comes, well, we don't get paid. Recession comes, we don't get paid. Coronavirus comes, we don't get paid.
Yeah.
So, I think the majority of the people in Marion County are blue-collar workers like myself. I sell the blinds, I install the blinds, fix the blinds, just like the guy who's out there driving the truck to the villages, just like me every day. So I just think we have a little different perspective.
Gotcha.
And the ability to adjust a little quicker on
Gotcha.
those issues.
Now, like you mentioned, with your opponent having spent so many years in government, what would you say to somebody who says, boy, I would like to have seen more experience considering that guy has so many years in government? What does that mean for you if somebody brings up the idea that maybe they would like to see more experience, if you will, when it comes to government position?
Well, I was on the Parks Board.
Okay.
Marion County Parks Board. My wife's the mayor of the city of Bellevue, so I'm involved in the political arena. I did a talk show in Marion County for 12 years, every day, Monday through Friday from 10 to 12. So I've been engaged in the process, actually probably more engaged in the political process and the governmental process than any candidate in the history of Marion County, because I've been on the front lines like you, interviewing congressmen, senators, walking precincts for Stan McLean and Dennis Baxley and all those guys that we helped get elected way back in the day. So,
Sure.
I have that experience. I also volunteer. I do a lot of volunteer work. I work with the American Legion. The American Legion has given me the honor to work with the baseball team down in Marion County. So, I do that for 7 years now. I'm on the executive board director of Goodwill Industries Suncoast, our big store right here that we spent millions of dollars on here to help create jobs in the community. I've done a lot of work down at Queen of Peace Catholic Church. I did the spaghetti dinner and Thanksgiving dinner there for 20 years.
Yeah.
So I have those other experiences that maybe that would be something that you're looking for.
Gotcha. Now, let me ask you, too, given the position, what would you consider maybe one of the top priorities getting into a position like that you would say, hey, this is at the top of my priority list, this is what I want to bring to the table?
Well, I think the biggest thing right now with the coronavirus issue is that we're going to need leadership. And we're going to need people to be out in the community speaking to the people who are out there, the blue-collar people that might be struggling, the businesses, the restaurants, the lady who we talked earlier before I was on, how many restaurants are not going to be out. And you need someone who's got leadership skills, who's able to go out and, be a face in the community. And I've been a face in the community for 25 years. A lot of people know me. I was at the Little League baseball field coaching the 12U Little League team yesterday. I was in Jacksonville doing the American Legion baseball team. I was on a conference call at Goodwill Industries Suncoast for my board meeting. Plus we have time to, do our business and stuff. Fortunately, I have 10 children. And so my son now is out working with couple of the other boys and banging nails that I'm not banging because I'm on talking to you. So it's kind of it's kind of a good thing. So
Gotcha. With that many kids, you already have a baseball team right there.
Yeah, we do have a baseball team. 2 of them will be playing this weekend at American Legion, so that's kind of an exciting thing.
That's good, because considering what we've been discussing, everything with COVID-19 and how trying to return to some normalcy, and like talking to the gentleman we were with our segment with Galen, is just getting kids an opportunity to play sports again is a big thing. So that's good to hear that they'll be having an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean,
to
we have some restrictions. We try to keep the kids a little separated and things like that. And Jim Couliard at the Parks Board has done a tremendous job of working everything out for everybody, and has been in contact with all the leagues. And some leagues haven't gone back, but Bellevue, they wanted to get out there, so they got out there and put it together. And Jim was real good with working with the leagues and correspondence with the city. Because there's a city-county partnership there with the park down there. And it's been a good thing. Yeah, the kids are getting excited, and they were able to play all-stars and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it starts next week, so that'll be good. So.
Gotcha, partner. Well, we just got about a minute to go, and before we do, one question I just want to ask you is, as much as you mentioned about the idea of coaching and the leadership, how much of what you've done to coach sports and sports in general would bring a lot of perspective to the position of District 3 County Commission?
Well, I think it's a dedication issue.
Okay.
When I do something, I'm 100% dedicated.
Okay.
We're able to fit all of that stuff in, work hard, dedication, hard work. And my opponent might have more money than me, but I guarantee you who will not outwork us. We have a hard-working team. We've always had to work hard for our income, and sports has taught me to work hard and give 100% of the time. And I think we'll outwork our opponent and go for the victory on August 18th. Vote for Bobby D.
Gotcha.
District 3.
Where can listeners maybe go for more information about you?
VoteBobbyD.com.
Okay.
They can go to Facebook. They can call me personally, 352 888-400-0103. I'll talk with anybody, meet anybody. Kind of busy, because we got campaign things we're doing and all the other stuff. So if you want to meet with me privately, I'll try to work it in, but more or less try to go to a forum or something.
Excellent. Well, there you go. Excellent, man. Good. As we're coming up to 15 minutes before the top of the hour, there you go. Bobby D. Dobkowski.
Dobkowski.
I got it.
All right. I'll get you a vote August 18th. Vote for Bobby D. August 18th, County Commission District 3. Thanks a lot, guys.
County Commission District 3. Back after this, AM Ocala Live.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOC.